Today we're going to talk about Jolteon and soloing him. I didn't do it yet, but Kev did.
Jolteon's a beast. I was excited when it came back. For those of you who were raiding when raids first started, Jolteon was a boss, and I think a lot of us tried to solo it and got absolutely destroyed. At that point, there was no way you could do it given what was in the game and how you could use charge moves. But now you can do it for a few different reasons. First of all, there's weather, so you get some boosts and you have some Pokemon that can sneak in and beat it. And second of all, Groudon is insane. So I love Groudon. If you've watched these videos, you know how much I love the Kevin 7, and Groudon's a centerpiece of that. It's going to be one of the best Pokemon for a long time. There's not a lot of ground types that compete with it forever. So it's a really good dust investment. And it's, especially if you're in sunny weather, it does a bunch of damage.
I'm working on my rare candy now so I can boost up my second one. So.
Yeah, no, it's very good. So I have 2 maxed. I'm slowly working on the 3rd. The quality of my Groudon is very bad. As you'll see in the videos, my second best one is a 12, 15, 15.
Okay.
Which, you know, not having a 15 attack is brutal, but it was all the options I had. Like, they weren't good to me.
That's why I'm still debating the 14, 10, 14 that's boosted or the 15, 15, 11. Like, I don't know.
It's tough. It
is.
I mean, the reality is at some point you may probably bring both of them up. Like, there could be a scenario if we have, this will be a really good video if Raikou comes back. We can probably just, you know, take Jolteon out against Raikou and just go with it.
Absolutely.
So Jolteon is a hard solo. Even if you have 6 good Groudon, you don't really need 6, you need like 3 or 4 probably. It's still going to be difficult. You're still not beating the clock by that much. So this dude had, I think it was Thundershock. I can never truly tell. And he also had Thunderbolt. So Thunderbolt's pretty constant. It hits me a lot. I decided to lead with Rayquaza. So the reason why is I only have 2 Groudon, and you can't beat it with just 2 Groudon. You're going to need some more help. Rayquaza is the 2nd best natural counter, so I wanted to get the first one out there and try to battle it before it started using its charge moves. So that it had less of a chance of using them quickly. As you can see, it's eating through me pretty quickly. I'm doing a little bit of damage. It's not enough
that it's worth using.
Right. So now I'm coming in with Groudon, and he's, you know, much faster. He's doing his thing. It's a lot of fun. The key is getting as many earthquakes as you can. So something that I need to start doing as I do more of these is dodging to make sure you get that last earthquake. The reason why it's hard to want to dodge is because if you look at when he has his Thunderbolt, it really doesn't do that much damage. Like, it does some. You see it's like a little chunk like that big or whatever. It's not doing that much. So it's like, oh, should I dodge it? But in the end, it takes so long to charge Earthquake that if you're not getting your Earthquake off, you're not really doing enough damage.
Yeah, you're losing a lot of time there.
Yeah. So you're going to see in this video, I get hit with, I don't know if it's this charge or the next charge. I think it's the next charge, but I don't actually get it off. I try to get it off, and he kills me before I get a chance to, which is frustrating. I think it would have been a faster time without it.
Definitely re-watching these videos and trying to learn, like, the timing of the dodging is very important as well, too, because I still find myself
full
dodging.
bar and I die.
Yeah,
you find yourself dodging.
Yeah. I dodge like too much trying to avoid it, and then it doesn't do the attack. It's like I just lost time there. And
And with this, there's not a lot of margin for mistakes, you know. The good thing is Mudshot is a good rhythmic dodge thing. You know, just the way you attack with it, there is space where you can get a dodge in here or there, and all of his moves are pretty telegraphed. So I think you can dodge all of them pretty easily if you want to.
Yeah, the quicker moves are definitely easier to get dodging in for sure. Like I noticed, you know, with using Mewtwo, you can't dodge.
No, it's
like,
really...
It's just like the confusion move is just so slow.
Exactly. So here I go again. I think, watching this from memory, so I do get this one off, which is good. You know, it really matters a lot. So next I'm going to come with my second Rayquaza. He's going to do a bit of the damage. He's not going to quite finish the job. And then I have Mewtwo at the back end. Confusion Shadow Ball is the best moveset against this. Just pure DPS. So Jolteon gets a lot of hit points. You know, it has naturally high defense, and it gets a lot of hit points as a raid boss. So it takes its weakness and makes it a strength instead. So it's funny. I think Jolteon, I think flying, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't use flying, but it does have the dragon resistance, obviously. What's nice is that most of his charge moves are charging the outrage very quickly. As you see, like, he's charging and getting the outrage off.
Fortunately, just lost one.
I lost one at the end, exactly. And then Mewtwo comes in to finish the job, and it's the same deal, where he's hitting you hard enough that it's charging your Shadow Ball quickly, and you can knock him out pretty fast. Man,
you got it just in time.
Yeah, I got him with 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Yeah, it counts. It counts. Not top 5 in the world level good, but that was the first one I did, so I was really happy about it.
Soloing a boss that wasn't solo before is definitely.
I've only gotten up to 4, so I haven't really gotten much better.
Okay.
I think I got bad luck on a Thunder where I was gonna have a good time and got 2 charge moves nailed. So at some point I'll get a better time with there. I want to show you what I did in Sunny instead. So here we go. This is just Sunny. So now I'm gonna lead with my Groudon. And Rhydon's good enough to get in. Rhydon moves to the second best in this case when you get clear. With clear weather, you get Rhydon, Golem, and Entei and Moltres can do it too, depending on the moveset, depends on which one you use. I don't know that you could do it with just Entei. I think it's a little bit short with like timing and everything. Moltres probably could do it on its own, believe it or not. Definitely against Thunder.
Fortunately, I don't have a good Moltres. Or if it Entei.
I mean, you're talking about like 5 or 6 of these, you know? This is not one of our level 30 solos, how to do it. This is just a very, very tough solo with max Pokemon. Speaking of other weather, while we have it here, in Cloudy, Machamp can do it, and Breloom can do it. Both involve some level of dodging, and both are very, very tight to the clock. So I don't recommend trying these unless you want to sit there for 45 minutes and waste some raid passes. I'm planning to do the Machop. Or the Machamp.
The Machamp.
Machop solo would not go well.
Machocked.
Exactly. In Windy, the dragons get good enough. So that's Ray, that's Dragonite, that's Salamence, and then Mewtwo obviously gets better too. I think you'd switch to a Psychic move. I'm not positive of that though, so don't quote me. And then in Rainy, this cracked me up. So I looked at Rainy to see if you could beat a Rainy Jolteon with Groudon. And you can. It's close, it's difficult, but it's possible. Kyogre can beat him.
That's awesome.
So Thunder's the moveset you want to find, and we're talking about 5 to 6 level 40 Kyogre, but it's going to simulate a pretty large percentage of the time. It simulates a win. So I am many Kyogre away from making that happen.
It was like a 92% win rate, wasn't it? Pretty close.
Yeah, it was 92% with Thunder. So it's definitely doable. So I think that just tells you how powerful Kyogre is. That you have something that should be good against it, and it still is a counter against it. So. Look how much faster this is going. I'm ripping through them. Look how much energy I still have on the Groudon. So just because I do so much damage to the first one, he just died, and then a second one's rolling through.
It's definitely weird seeing that 12, 15, 15 though.
I know, it's bad. Thunder's slow. Thunder's much easier. So I'm looking forward to getting a good time against Thundershock Thunder and regular. So if you have the option of knowing what the moveset is beforehand, obviously much harder without maps now. But if you have that option, you know, find Thunder the first time you try it and see if you can beat that instead. What were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You looked like you were gonna speak it. It was gonna be wonderful.
Everything I say is wonderful.
So we got him in the red here. The Thunder kills me, and I'm gonna come in with Rayquaza. I'm sorry, Rhydon to figure it.
Rhydon.
Yeah. So I actually had better Rhydons in this, but this was the one I chose for whatever reason. Again, I guess it's still pretty good. It's 98 level 40. But, look how slow he is.
The time difference though too is just the weather makes such a difference.
Oh yeah. You know, it's funny because you see Groudon and it's boom, 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 super fast. And Rhydon is just slow.
Super slow.
And it charges it well, but it's definitely slow. So we want you guys to go and try your own Jolteon solo. It's tough. Try it in Sunny first, see if you can do it. And if you have, 2 or 3 good Groudon, take a shot. You know, it's a lot of fun. It's my favorite thing in the game right now. I'm not saying that with hyperbole. I get excited about Jolteon and try to find them, and I get as many as I can every day. I'm looking forward to now that I've done it mostly with Groudon, to trying it with some of the other Mon and seeing if I can get there with some of the weather advantages. So let us know how you do in your tries.
And if you're unsure, don't go by yourself. Bring a friend just in case.
Absolutely. So, that's really good advice.
We don't want to waste your raid passes. That's not what we're here for. But hope you enjoyed. Hope this helps you out, and don't forget to subscribe.